we were in Ohio. We come out, and as we walked out the door, I saw him looking. He was trying to spot his target and everything. So I see there's this dude sitting in this car, and he's got his window down, and he's sitting in there chilling with his, whatever he's doing. And CJ spots him, and he looks over, and he goes, "Yeah, dude." And the next thing I know, she jams her finger right up my ass, just out of the blue. And and he just continues on this conversation, and this I don't know how many we've had to have ended up on so many Instagram stories or whatnot.
Yes.
With it. You would not believe the conversation I heard these guys having coming out of Walmart.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Faison Nation podcast. You are here with me, CJ Faison. We got
Chris Baird,
and we got our guest,
Me,
Sonny Deeds. So, as most of you all know, Sonny's been in a majority of my YouTube videos on the main channel. If you do not know where the main channel is, it's linked down in the description. Go ahead and scroll down on that son of a gun and click that subscribe.
popping up like right here?
Yeah, somewhere right in there, wherever he's grabbing.
Popping up.
You better keep your hand over there.
You wouldn't be saying that if the cameras are on.
Yeah, I would. So anyway, I wanted to have Sonny on here because he's a very intricate part of my whole YouTube journey, and been a best friend of mine for good grief, probably 4 years now.
We're coming up on more than that now.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
We're coming up. Yeah, shit. It's been because we were doing wrestling here back in like 2015.
That's right.
Yeah,
Dude, that's 5, 6, 7 years. Almost 8 years, technically.
Yeah, so can you guys just talk us through that process? Jump right into it. How did you guys meet? Like where was do you guys have a first thing you remember?
I'll let Sonny take it.
Well, okay. So I walked into this public restroom.
Here's this bullshit. Anytime Sonny goes like this and does that thing with his nose,
what happened was.
Well, tell us the real story. I can cut it out. I want to hear it myself. So,
actually, we met through Billy Bingo through his dad Ron. I was at a wrestling company called 1CW, and we were running shows out of Milford, and also had a training school over there. And Ron, one day, the owner of 1CW, he comes into the training session, and he's like, "Hey, we got a gentleman that's interested in what we're doing and wants to be a part of it, and can offer some things." And he wanted to come out and check out us at a training session, and showed up one night, and Ron was there, and he loved what he saw, and then that's how it started. It actually started through him, and then met CJ, and on the rest is.
damn.
Yeah.
So what was like 5, 6 years ago? Longer?
I was like, coming up on 8, technically. Yeah. Which is crazy.
I do know it was definitely 2015 because I actually had a memory pop up on Facebook, and it was
golly dang.
Yeah, when Billy missed and hit me in the face with powder, and we lost that night. Then. But
damn,
things happen.
That's cool. That's a long time. I didn't realize you guys were friends for that long. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's been a journey. It's been some stories. Let me just tell you that right now. There's been some stories, especially on road trips, and oh gosh, if they only knew half the stuff.
Lay one on us.
All right, Sonny, here we go. Tell us one of your favorite road trip memories.
Oh, God, favorite road trip? Man, there's a lot of them. One that keeps popping up, and you guys just went to Vegas, but when we went out, that was my first time out there and everything, and we were riding through the desert, through, what was it, Death Valley?
Yeah.
And the donkey was on the side of the road, and he was out advertising, had his penis was kind of like hanging down and whatnot, and just like advertising on the street corner and shit. Nobody paid any attention to this donkey with his out, and people are just riding by like it's normal. Well, we made a whole thing of it, you know.
Yeah, 3 dudes from Delaware stopped to watch a donkey.
Dylan kept staring, didn't he? You guys tell me about that.
All of us, we were like, is it going to move?
It's going to But it's all the whole road trip thing is all part of it. You know, I mean, you've experienced it, but the one that gets me is not the one, but the ones or when we go to a Walmart or somewhere to get some supplies for whatever. And CJ has a knack for walking by people and starting the most awkward conversation.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell it. We come out. We were in Ohio.
Just tell it.
Whatever.
We were in Ohio. We come out, and as we walked out the door, I saw him looking. He was trying to spot his target and everything. So I see there's this dude sitting in this car, and he's got his window down, and he's sitting in there chilling with whatever he's doing. And CJ spots him, and he looks over, and he goes, "Yeah, dude." And the next thing I know, she jams her finger right up my ass, just out of the blue. And and he just continues on this conversation, and I don't know how many we've had to have ended up on so many Instagram stories or whatnot.
Yes.
With it. You would not believe the conversation I heard these guys having coming out of Walmart.
Story time. So I was sitting at Walmart, and this guy walks by me. He says he's going to jam his finger up.
There's always the other one he does too, but the I won't say it, with the picture in the mantle. He used that one in Vegas the last trip probably 10 times. The old people in front of us, they're just turning around like, what the f- is wrong with these guys?
Well, what was he supposed to do? I agree with him. He has to
Why
tell
was
the
the
story.
picture there?
I have like these certain, anytime like we go in public, I have these stories that I say, and I usually stick to like the same ones, usually kind of roundabout, and then every once in a while I'll trick them and I'll throw a new story in there. We'll just be and we'll be walking by someone, and you're a target to me if you're not talking or you're not on your phone. You're an instant target. So we were I think I did this with you too, but remember when me and Dome were in the cab? And I told the cab driver, I was like, yeah, man, she stuck a pencil up my ass and the eraser came off in there. It still ain't come out. And this guy went like this at the red light. He was this close from telling me to get out of his cab.
It's every time. Like every time you get in a cab.
Or he was waiting to hear how you got it out because he had the same issue going on. I don't.
He might have. It was a number 2 pencil. Remember I told him that. I was like, it was a number 2 pencil.
That thing's lost forever.
It wasn't even the one with the removable eraser. You know what I mean? Like in school, the one you like stick on top.
It was a Dixon Ticonderoga number 2.
Yeah. It wasn't like the big eraser either. So, it's no big deal. Gosh, some fun stuff, man. I don't care what nobody says.
The videos are. They're fun to go to these locations and film and do all that kind of shit. But it's the road trips, the shit that goes on behind the scenes that people don't get to see, is what. It sticks in my head and makes the memories for me, and not, I do have some haunted location memories and things like that, but it's the road trips.
That's what gets it.
Especially in the toter with the CB.
Oh, gosh.
Poor truck drivers just trying to do their jobs.
He swears every truck driver talks like that. I haven't seen it. It's just him.
He's the only one.
I'll do it. I'll grab it right off the top. Breaker 19, got a smoky down there on mile marker 14.1, over.
Tell him what you do at truck stops.
Yeah,
Why is it always something with an ass? Why?
He had
It says a lot about CJ and his personality.
His ass fetish. That's what it is.
he
Yo,
does.
bullshit. We all know that is you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we can get into this.
I tell you what, ladies, for everyone who wants to know the freaky side of Sonny, the last 3 minutes of the podcast is actually for members only. So if you go and join right now on the channel, the last 3 minutes of the podcast is like completely uncensored. You're gonna want to hear this because, like, listen, I used to think, I was like, man, I got a freaky side to me, and then you start telling some stuff, and I'm like, this is amateur hour. You laugh, but it's true.
You guys are pretty close.
I've always been experimental. I mean, if we want to get to that, there's some things I won't do. But
I was about to say, you want to maybe clarify?
I'll try. What?
Could have went any direction with that. He's like, I'm experimental. Yeah, I'll try some things.
No, well, God damn, I can't go too in depth. You'll get canceled on it. These comments.
You will.
No one's holding a gun to your head. You're saying this stuff yourself. Try anything once.
Yeah, I have no clue what we're
Hey,
talking
Travis,
about right
take the gun down behind the thing, okay? He's okay.
now. Who's Travis?
The guy holding the gun to your head, making you say this stuff, right?
Oh.
Yeah, he's behind the curtain.
Stop.
That worked.
He's gone.
So I tell you what, let's jump into this. For all of the ladies out there who have been dying to know in Sonny Deeds Nation, is Sonny secretly married? Because that is an actual question that keeps popping up.
Actually, no. You still see it?
You might take it off. Yeah, it's there.
No.
He's got a tan
Actually,
line.
yeah, no. It's actually. I was married at one time, and that is the imprint that's still on my finger. But
So, what's that mean?
that means there was a ring there at one time, but there's no longer.
There's no. I mean, so there's nobody.
How was the divorce? Was it nasty? Did it get ugly?
No, actually, it was not. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories, a lot of horror stories and things like that. No, everything was actually probably one of the smoothest divorces that I've ever heard anybody go through.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good, though.
yeah. It could have been, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you had the chance to get married again, would you do it?
This might give away a secret. He might not be able to say.
Huh?
He's married. He's secretly married.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't go through it again because I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I'm not secretly married. Would I do it again? I tell you, it'd have to be. Actually, I'd have to.
Would the stars have to align,
They would all have to align. Yes,
including the moon?
the moon
waving at you.
Yeah, Uranus, all that.
Here we go back to
The planet, not.
The day the sun explodes is the day I get married.
It's on fire now. It's. I mean, you know.
Oh gosh. No, the day the moon and the sun collide. There we go.
Okay.
You told me you'd marry Corinna.
Yeah, but that's.
I mean, that's not.
We all have like that one like celebrity crush, you know what I mean? She took the place of Jennifer Aniston for me. Who's your celebrity crush? We've talked about this before, actually. Remember that?
Yeah.
Keep talking. I'm hungry.
He's.
What the hell is going on? Oh, okay. Exactly. Those cookies are really good.
Oh, shit! It's that kind of podcast.
Thank you, sir. You got any milk?
No.
All right.
So I guess I would. I don't have to say that my rose would be because you know. So she's pretty hot.
This is ASMR. Who is it? Who's your celebrity crush?
Yeah. Yep. So that's it. That's about
Oh
it.
wow.
I agree. She's pretty hot.
She's really hot.
Right.
Wow.
I don't know if it's like a crush or anything. I think she's cute as hell.
Who's that?
She's a singer.
A singer.
She's a singer.
What?
And
Is it Taylor Swift?
Hang on. Let me guess. Carrie Underwood.
no.
Oh. I saw her in concert one time live. She was wearing these leather pants.
Oh, her legs. Ah.
Yeah. Who? Taylor?
No, Carrie.
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Is she still around?
She's around.
Yeah.
Yes, I see her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at my house.
Is it? No. What's that? Who's the chick that's levitating? That's one of her songs. The levitating.
Levitating.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish?
No, Eyelash.
I don't
I
know.
don't even think that's her name.
I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of music.
All right, so let's put it in perspective. If you could marry any celebrity right now, bam.
No, neither one of them. No, we're just going back to the singer I was talking about. What's her name? Dua Lipa.
Oh, I've heard the name.
You don't like her?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't even know who she is? So check her
No.
out. Dude, it's something about her smile. It's just smiles. Dua Lipa is her name.
I'll throw a picture up for everybody.
Yeah, smiles do a lot for me, and it's when I mean you see.
Look her up right now.
Yeah, check it out. The smile does it for me, dude.
That's like the softest thing I've ever heard you say.
What is that?
Smile.
The
I
smile.
love her smile.
Yeah,
Dua
the
Lipa?
smile, just
blame
just make sure you get a little tingly inside your neck, Chris.
This whole podcast is gonna be members only.
Yeah.
Get her smile. She got a nice smile.
Yeah, this is really cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
See, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to say anything because if I say, oh, she's not my type, she's mysteriously going to be my type all of a sudden. That's how it usually works. She's going to be like, oh, I do watch your videos when I'm on tour. Not that I'm saying she does watch my videos, but I'm saying if I said, oh, yeah, I don't think she's hot, then she'd
show up at your doorstep tomorrow. Like, hey, my tire's flat. Could you help me out?
Yeah, I'd have like an Instagram DM from her or something.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it doesn't do it for you because she's got dark hair.
No. I actually I'm into dark hair.
Oh,
I really do.
When did that change?
I don't know. Oh man,
when did that change?
I had this lady email me one time. She's like, I just want you to know that blondes, they attract your attention, but they don't keep your attention. I'm like, okay, who are you?
You know what? I've heard that too. I've heard that a hot blonde will get your attention, but a hot brunette will keep it.
But it depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, you looking for a good time or are you looking for a long time? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, it depends. Depends on what day it is.
Let's get your hot take on this. What's your type? Blonde hair or brunette?
I don't know if it necessarily like hair color, because women can do a lot with their hair. Hair is not. I'm a shorter stature. I like short girls.
Yep.
And I'm an ass man. So
okay, I'm boobs.
Your boobs?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's just the butt and the front. Though.
My that's just my personal preference. But it is what it is.
They say that's what it is. That's why like boobs, like cleavage, is attractive to a male because it kind of looks like a butt crack in the front of your chest. You know, like so you could like see the ass coming towards you, but it's in the front of them. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but
just think of a cleavage. It looks like a butt crack right down the center of their chest. I mean,
I spent a lot of time on websites when I was younger. Okay, and they never heard that one before, ever. I guarantee that ain't even on Reddit.
It's on something. I just didn't make it up. I mean, that's what it's heard. Something about the primates or something. I don't know.
But there's no nipples on your butt, so I don't know how that. It's like
well, some people may. I mean,
oh gosh,
you got 3 nipples, so I mean, that's not unusual for
just
you.
Go tell my secret, Sonny.
Hey, I was told anything goes.
It does.
All right, so Sonny, if you had to, do we have a current girlfriend? Ladies of YouTube, I'm trying to help y'all out here.
Well, see, that's one thing. Yeah, we're just kind of have to keep that little.
No problem.
Off the air there.
It's completely fine.
I let some people know my business, but I don't want to put it out there.
It's just in. Sonny Deeds does not kiss and tell.
Sal's Pizza?
Sal's Pizza.
Sal's Pizza?
Oh, you
Wait a second. Is there something I don't know there? I've been there a few times. Whenever he does that face, you know.
God, no.
That's great. We love eating at Sal's Pizza. Shout out.
There's something there. There's something to uncover there, folks.
I ain't been to Sal's Pizza.
What, 6 days?
No.
6 hours.
Years and years and years and years and years. Many years.
Oh, I just thought of something. Does she still work there?
Oh,
I don't even know.
Is that the one?
My gosh.
No way.
Is she like probably late 40s, early 50s, or no, probably like mid 40s?
No.
Does she have a daughter?
Does she have a daughter?
No.
Oh, then this ain't her then.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been, I'd have walked right out
Oh
now.
my God.
There's this lady at Sal's Pizza that always like makes fun of Dylan. I can't say why, but Dylan knows. It's funny.
And we were like, oh, wait, what? We just put it together in our heads. Like, oh, what if this was the girl?
Oh, no.
So when's the last time you went on a date?
Oh. He's got one tonight, actually. Look at how he dressed.
I know. Look at him.
Like how much longer are we recording?
Couple more. Well,
got nothing but time for Sonny Deeds.
When's the last date?
Yeah, it's. Wait, are we still on this?
I ask juicy questions. I'm not on here to be like, so why'd you start YouTube? No.
We go talk about wrestling or something.
Why'd you move to Delaware? Oh, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?
I've always
How'd you
lived
do
in
this?
Delaware.
Huh?
I've always lived in Delaware.
That's unfortunate. I'm kidding. Great. Now I'm gonna have 40,000 people in the whole state of Delaware.
There's a lot of people moving to Delaware.
Yeah, I know. Because it's a lot of benefits to live here. I'm thinking about selling my house, legit.
You in Delaware?
Yeah, I'm like I'm like 80% like sold on the fact of I'm just not cut out for Delaware. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm meant to live in the West Coast, Las Vegas, not like California. I can't do that. But
All right, but see, look, the way it's exciting now. You love it out there and whatnot. But if you were out there the entire time, it might not be as exciting. You get bored. It'd be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Sonny, I've now been to Vegas like 33 times or something crazy like that. I've yet to want to leave ever. If you vacation somewhere a couple times and I'm the people that I make fun of. Actually, I make fun of people who go to the same vacation spot year after year after year after year after year, and here I am going to Vegas to Vegas to Vegas to Vegas. I've been to Vegas more times than most people I know put together. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
And then here I am, I'm shitting on everybody else. Like, why would you want to go there to like this white sand beach and like clear water?
Naked.
Actually, they do have nude, like a bear pool at
Nude
Mirage.
bears?
No, like nude
Like
/
bare
bear, like
Butt cheeks
no
out.
clothes. That's at the Mirage.
At the Mirage.
Yeah.
Were we close to the Mirage?
Yeah, I've stayed at the Mirage quite a few times.
You could just run around naked at the
No,
Mirage?
in certain areas you can.
In certain areas you can
Yeah.
run around naked.
Yeah.
We stayed at the Mirage a few nights.
Did you
That's
really?
true.
Did you go to those areas?
Can't say.
That you can run around naked?
Can't say.
Well, damn, Chris, he disappeared for about an hour and a half. I don't know where he went, but
He was at the Mirage.
That's not important.
He was running around.
Say, I think it was pretty tan when I came back, wasn't
I don't know. What the
kid?
Oh my god.
Naked. How'd you get tan?
Huh?
I went for a walk down the strip.
You got tan walking down the strip?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it go?
I know, right? It didn't last long. Home for 2 weeks and it was gone.
Faded.
I thought he had a long sleeve shirt on there for a second.
Damn, Sonny. Attack me like that.
So let's ask you this: in Vegas, would you go back to Vegas? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Would you let me give? Because we really didn't get to have the full Vegas experience. I want to take everyone to Vegas on a trip. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Give me some stories.
Yeah,
What's that look for?
what? Because I know,
What do you know?
I know the first stop he wants to go besides In-N-Out Burger.
And where would that be, Sonny?
I know that stop too.
It's at the Happy Clover or whatever.
The Happy Clover.
I don't know. I didn't name it. That was the sign hanging over the door.
Remember when we went to Atlantic City?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Something's happening here. Dude,
What?
my head's not turning.
Huh?
What's that? Oh, I pinched my wire.
Oh, I was like, wait,
I
what?
couldn't turn my head.
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Let's talk about that Atlantic City trip because you got roped into drinking with us, which I found hilarious.
Yeah, I did. Thought I was supposed to just, drive the limo and take you guys, and I was going to be like, drive the limo around. And as soon as we got there, where the hell did we stay? It was at Tropicana.
Yep.
And I dropped you guys off at the front door, and you said, find some place to park this bitch. You're going drinking with us. And I was like, well, I thought that's why we brought the limo. And I was like, nope, you're going to go drinking with us. And we ended up in a cab. But I parked the limo in the parking lot, and it stayed there until we got ready to leave the next morning. So
that was a wild trip, buddy.
Ooh. Yeah.
Would you have had it any other way though?
Was that the one that you were drunk on the way before we even got to the bridge?
Yes.
Was that, or was that something else?
That was it, because I made you stop at Waffle House in Camden. Remember?
We have to stop at Waffle House everywhere.
Good point.
So shit, man.
So much so that Chris has got an MVP hat on.
He does.
Part of the club.
Yep, 100 visits to give you a hat.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that, but
They got a little reward points.
Yeah.
Remember that one Waffle House we went in? Where the hell was it at? That the coffee pot was sitting on a chair in the
It was
lobby?
in
Florida.
Florida, bro.
Oh my
You remember that?
I was there for that. Yeah,
That was so disgusting. And y'all drank the coffee.
that was amazing coffee.
I didn't drink that damn coffee.
They went to Walmart and bought a little 10 pot. And they were
It
like,
was
"Oh,
sgoing on a chair in the lobby.
I'm gonna pull a picture up."
I'm so glad that I do not drink coffee.
I drink coffee, but I won't drink that shit. I don't.
The last one we went to in Ohio together at the Bel Air thing, the bathroom floor was cleaner than the counter. But
Listen, man. This lady comes up and gives us the silverware, right? And she hands me. She puts the napkin down, right?
And dropped her tooth.
No.
Oh,
Worse. She hands me my fork. She's touching the prongs of the fork and hands it to me like this. I'm like, what are you doing?
no gloves on or
What are
anything.
you doing? Like, I just saw you take that
man.
dude's plate you just ate off of. Like, I was like, all right. So my waffle's sitting there in front of me, and I'm like, do I wipe it off? Do I ask for a new one? Or do I just go ahead and take a bite? I went ahead and took a bite. It was the nastiest thing I've ever done in my life. That first bite, you know how like you have like a little bit of like a gag reflex? You're like no. I was like, this is a Waffle House experience. This is what's meant to happen right now.
so Waffle House is triggering your gag reflex.
No, it didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I would rather ate off of the bathroom floor at that one particular spot, but is what it is. The next morning, we did not go back to that place.
You did not
No,
go
we went to
back.
one like 10 miles down the road.
What's the weirdest thing that you've seen at a restaurant like that? Because we're talking about the lady handing that your fork, or handing the fork by holding it. I actually was at a diner. Shit, I think it was down by your way. They rebuilt it
great.
now. It's a larger one now. So you know what I'm talking about. And we were sitting there. It was after a particular night. I used to bowl. I used to be on a bowling league, and guys that I
can see
used to
that.
work with, huh?
I can see that.
Well, our team was called BUI. That was bowling under the influence, because bowling was something that we did in between pitchers of beer. Yeah, we just used that as a spot.
That was an excuse.
Yeah,
go
exactly. So we would go there. Me and a couple of guys would go there afterwards, and get something to eat after bowling was done and everything. And they used to serve breakfast like 24 hours a day. And I could see, we were sitting at the counter, and I could see, I ordered this particular kind of sausage. So I could see it on the plate back in the window. The cook was getting ready to set it up, and he, with his bare hand, picked it up off the plate and looked at it on both sides, and then put it back down and put it in the window. And I was like, well, you just had your hands all over my shit. Just picked it up and looked at it and put it down.
No. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Just pick the shit up. So it kind of makes you think on what goes on in some of these places that you can't see it.
I'm sorry, but there's some people out there who just don't need to be working in a restaurant. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't wash your hands when you go to the bathroom, I can't tell you how many times I'm in a public restroom, right? And some guy, he's like in his 40s. It's always like an older guy for some reason. They don't wash their hands. I don't know why. No offense to anybody. It's like over 40 and doesn't wash their hands, but you're a sick individual. Wash your hands. It's nasty. You just touch your thing. You know what I mean? Whatever. So
Well, maybe
this
not
guy,
everybody's thing is dirty.
well, you need to wash regardless. It's good.
If you don't pee on your hands,
I don't care if you pee on
if you
them or
don't
not.
get anything on it, you shower.
You ever just unzipped and it just kind of like you flop it out and it just the rest there?
No, I can't. No, I can't say I've ever had to do that. I got to wrestle that thing out of there. That's why I can't stand still when I pee. I'm like, I'm literally kidding.
Goddamn, that first piss in the morning must be fun then.
It is.
Get piss dripping off the mirror.
You know, I actually woke up one time.
Peeing?
Yes. Not like in bed. I was like, the first like come to realize moment. I'm literally taking a pee. This is in North Carolina in my house.
Yeah, I started. Okay, all right. I started to pee one time because I was like having like one of those dreams. I may or may not have been drunk.
Yeah, well, you were. Go ahead.
And I was having a dream that I was peeing, and I don't know. And I started to pee, and then I opened my eyes, and I was still in bed asleep, and so. But I stopped it. I didn't get just.
Doesn't that hurt?
Why are we even talking? Why are we even talking about this?
I don't know. That's got to be. Really
you were some sick
painful.
individuals.
Sounds horrible.
Now I was talking about the guy, not washing his hands when he goes to the bathroom.
Oh, I'm talking about pissing the bed.
I've seen people go number 2 as well, come out of the stall and head straight.
Oh God!
You know what I was at? I was at Tokyo Steakhouse one time. This was nasty. Went to the bathroom, took a peek, noticed a guy come out of the stall. Right? He was going number 2, bro. Number 2 comes out of the stall. Walks right by me, goes right out the door. I'm like, nah, I got to touch that door. And they only have blow dryers at that point, but they got paper towels now. So I realized at that point, I'm like, that's the guy who's sitting at the table with us. Because like y'all sit around the hibachi grill. Oh yeah. I stared him down the whole night. I'm like, you little nasty. I got to just punch you right in the throat. Just nastiness. I get angry sometimes, man.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
There's no excuse for that.
He's over there touching sauces and like.
I don't understand. Do not understand. This is being recorded, correct? Because maybe some of these people can help me understand. Why do they go crazy in a public restroom? Why do there's shit everywhere. If you go in, there'll be shit all over the walls or all over the floor. There's toilet paper thrown everywhere. What do they do? I mean, how do these bathrooms get so nasty? I
don't have any clue.
If I shit everywhere, I would try to clean it.
Yeah, I'd be a little embarrassed to leave the stall. I'd wait till nobody else was in there, and then I'd hightail it right out.
See ya.
I don't know how we got on to talking about shit.
Can we go to the next subject?
Let's go.
So when is your next date?
And where you going?
And where you going? Yeah, who you going with?
What's her name?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I can't read.
The problem
those.
is I can hear you. So, I know your audio's not cutting out, unfortunately. Oh, we're having audio issues with Sonny over there.
It was breaking up. That's what it was. Yeah. It was breaking up.
So let's maybe talk. Do we leave some of the we won't go there.
Okay.
But it would be a good story for the podcast. It would be a really good story.
What's that story? Wait. Whisper to me. Don't put it on the microphone.
Oh, are you talking about what I think? Dude, what, the thing that Jamie always busts on him about?
Yeah, we would never go there. We would never go there. I would never do that to you. But I'm just saying, that's a hell of a story. That's like a documentary piece right there. All right, I'm going to put it to y'all this way. All right. There's good people out there, and then there's great people, and then there's shitty people. Okay? I would classify Sonny as great because he sees the good in everybody. Right? And that is that's probably your best worst trait, I think, about you. You literally do want to see the best in everybody, and then there's the other side of Sonny who's like, I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like I've gotten to see both sides of you from, just being around and friend perspective, I guess, and we've been on tons of road trips. I mean, you know everything about me. I know everything about you. It's like, it's open dialogue, but obviously some stuff we can talk about on the podcast and some stuff we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, you should. Bring it up.
This is too traumatic. It's just too traumatic.
No,
I'll get so much shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. Maybe a part 2.
Curtis just does it because I let her get away with it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't even with you about it. I joke with everybody too, and I'm like, that's too far.
Gosh.
It's too far.
Oh my gosh.
It's way too far.
Gosh, you get,
so
just kicks me in the nuts every day.
I would like to ask you this: out of all of the things that you've done in life, what is probably one thing that you want to do before you kick the bucket? You're getting up there in age.
God damn.
Wow. He just gets kicked in the balls all day.
I'm morbid.
By Jamie,
It's
by
all right.
him.
Y'all want a cookie?
No, he doesn't want your pity cookie.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, no, he does. He does.
Don't speak for
I'm
him.
good. I'm trying to quit. Thanks.
You sure?
Yeah,
Eat a
right.
damn
We'll go to
cookie,
the gym.
Chris. See, peer pressure's
Yeah,
a
we're going to
bitch.
the gym later, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, extra 40 minutes because of that cookie.
So you want to go skydiving? You want to like make out with Jennifer Aniston? See me and Corinna get married, or
You and who?
what?
And then divorced.
Corona.
Corinna Kapov. She took the place of Jennifer Aniston in my celebrity crush category.
Oh, I gotcha. I don't even know who that is.
She's hot as.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's an only Faison star.
What? Dude, we were talking about. I had a memory. I don't know. It was a memory that popped up or whatnot. We were talking about some of the road trips and shit like that. Do you remember the Blennerhassett Island?
Jesus, so I remember that. They only got to see like the juicy part of the footage, all the scary shit. They didn't get to see anything leading up to that.
Just trying to cram 2 air mattresses in a tiny ass tent.
Because the 2 ladies at night before at that hotel, they prepped us, or else we would have been. I'm serious, we'd have been.
We didn't know. We had who was it? Hidden Marietta's who the group was that we had actually booked it through, and we had filmed the night before at this hotel. And afterwards, or during a little break or whatnot, 2 of the ladies from Hidden Marietta, we were sitting there talking to them, and they were like, "Are you ready for tomorrow? Do you really know what to expect?" And we're like, "No." And they're like, "They're going to take you out and drop you off on this island, and you're going to stay there. You don't have any food, no water. You got to figure out what you're going to do for electricity, how to charge your shit, because there was one outlet, and it was on the gift shop, outside of the gift shop, because the island, there's, I guess the major part of it is like kind of like a park now. It's like a state park to have park rangers and whatnot.
Thank you.
But I still haven't even put this one in yet. So yeah, she said they're just going to make you drop you off. You got to figure out what to do for electricity, how you're going to sleep and stuff like that. So we left the next morning and we went to Walmart and just started bought a tent and air mattresses and coolers and stuff like that, and battery, the power banks and stuff like that to try to figure out how to do it.
We're gonna stay for a month.
We had it was a 3-person tent. Well, 3-person tent with 2 people, it sounds like you should have 1 person space, things like that.
It should be person, but since there's 2 people, it's person, space, person.
I
Right.
think you have to lay on top of the other one. That's how they fit 3, 1, 2. And
Hold on.
I
don't know what kind of tent you're buying, but it's so we went to get we had air mattresses too. Well, we blew the air mattress. I think that's where we messed up. We blew the air mattresses up outside the tent and then tried to cram them in through the door. And dude, I'm going to have to get back. I still got the video. I'm going to have to post these videos of us trying to get these of us trying to get these air mattresses in this tent. And it was so well. After we finally get all that settled up and we walk around, the two ladies that were with Hidden Marietta had their tent set up. Well, they had a tent condominium or some shit. It was like 2-story with a porch and all kind of stuff. And we was trying to rent the upstairs. I mean, their tent was huge. And they come around the side and look, and me and CJ's all cuddled up in this little 3-person tent on these mattresses.
Well, mind you, it took us about 15 minutes to get that damn tent erected. Because we
delayed erection on that one.
Yeah, it was we were trying to push the poles up through them little slot things or whatever. Yeah. And the one pole is longer than the other, some bullshit, and the other pole connects to this stuff. And like anytime I've ever been camping, there's 2 sets of poles, one that runs this way and one that runs that way with the tent, right? And you put it up and you sleep. Yeah. Well, this stupid ass tent from Walmart, it took an engineer and a rocket scientist to put this bitch together, and we finally get it together, right? And them girls with the Hidden Marietta, man, they had, like he said, them condominium tent.
I've never seen a tent so big. It was huge.
They had all their stuff figured out, like cots and like plush stuff. And all I'm thinking the whole time is, I'm like, gosh damn, I'm like, they must set that shit up before we got here. Right? So we wake up next morning, we start tearing our shit down. It took us like 45 minutes. They took that shit down in 5 minutes, dude. They were gone and done. Oh, remember the videos I was sending you?
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
Huh?
We're getting ready to go to sleep.
Okay.
Well, there's a little bathhouse. I don't know if it did have showers. I don't know if it had showers. I think it was just toilets and urinals and stuff. Well, I don't know. All of a sudden, I start getting these videos of pilot Captain Faison, landing planes and shit. He's sitting on the toilet and he's flying in. So.
They had a fan on in this bathroom, and it sounded like an airplane, bro.
Just video after video, he's hitting turbulence and all kind of shit.
I'm sitting there, and I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, you're doing like a selfie video like this, and I'm like, yeah, we're about 32,000 feet, hit some turbulence. Gonna need y'all to turn your fasten seatbelt sign back on and take your tray tables, put that shit up, and all this. I don't know why I do some of this stuff.
Oh my god! Yeah.
The worst part is I've never done drugs a single day in my life.
Maybe you should.
Might normalize me out or something because damn.
Yeah, most people are paying a lot of money to get what you got naturally.
Honestly,
they would start like farming my blood out of me or something.
Dude, the same way at 8 a.m. as he is at 11 p.m. Does not matter.
I don't know why is that. That's weird. That was a fun trip though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a fun trip.
Yeah.
That's why I got smacked in that damn house. I come running out the door.
Dude, oh my God. One of the things is when we film together, you have to watch CJ's video and then you have to watch mine because I catch a whole different perspective on what people can't see. This particular one that he's talking about. It's not, I mean, he got smacked, okay? And you can hear everything on his video, but all of a sudden, I mean, it's like first person, he's coming in, and then you hear the noise, and he screams, and he turns, and he runs out. Well, I'm up on the second floor. We're going up the steps to the second floor, and I heard this smack, and I heard him holler, and when I look, all you see is him go scooting across the bottom of the stairway. Oh, no. He's gone. He's out the damn door.
I wouldn't go back in the house that night. Remember that? I refused to go back in.
I do remember that. One thing. Do you remember? We got ate up in the comments on this. This was an incident that happened at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Old South.
Was it Old South Pittsburgh? Is that when the emergency room and all that? Old South
I don't know.
Pittsburgh?
All of these locations run together.
They do. When we found I think he referred to it as a kids choking thing.
Oh God.
In one of the rooms, like kids, if they choked on a cotton ball or a piece of steak, because they're like common things that kids choke on, a cotton ball or a piece of steak. And so do you?
So what is this object we're talking about? What was it?
You don't know? You haven't seen it? How
I've heard about it.
Okay.
Buddy, we got killed in the comment section. It genuinely looked like a tool that you would put in someone's throat to like open their throat up. And in that way, like if you were choking on something, you know what I mean? Like genuinely, like I was like, that's what this is. Convinced. I've never seen one of these things ever before. So, I don't know anything different.
The room that it was in had like these handles that stuck up on the end of the bed. Oh, so we kind of figured out that if a kid was choking, they would put them on the bed. They'd have to hold these handles while you inserted this thing in their mouth and spread open their esophagus and pulled out this foreign object.
Gotcha. Following you up. Mm-hmm. Is that
It's for a woman's hoo-ha.
It's for the hoo-ha.
I'm aware now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think they have ever stuck anything in a person's throat like that, have they?
Well,
Ever?
you don't want me as your doctor. Tell you that right damn now.
Yeah, because that was the as he's walking out, he goes, I spent the only thing you could use that thing for.
You fill them in.
Yeah, no, that's I kind of had an idea that's not what it is, but
I hope they watched it first.
He didn't tell me. Not after we were done filming. He didn't tell me after we got home. He didn't tell me after I said, hey, I'm about to upload this video. He didn't tell me after the video was posted, and I'm getting burnt up my phone. CJ, you don't know what that is? A specula tracks or something. I don't know.
What?
A specula tracks or
Specula
I don't even know what it's
tracks?
called, bro.
That sounds like something NASA uses.
A hoo-ha spreader. I'm gonna call it that. Hoo-ha tool. Nobody says anything to me, and then I just killed in the comments section, and then Sonny.
That's amazing. That's the best thing about the comment section is if you don't know something, they'll let you know.
That's and listen. I'll give a little inside information too. These people don't know how damn many times I've had to stop filming or hide my face because the shit that he has said has got me laughing. And even in the speculum video, if you, I'll give you a little Easter egg on mine, or it might have been yours on your video.
Yep, it was.
As soon as you turn, you can see me. I pulled the camera up in front of my face to try to hide it, and he's trying to tell me what this is. And finally, I just pushed his camera like, "No, dude, don't get me."
I didn't even know he was laughing.
He was laughing.
I had no clue he was laughing. He pushes my camera to push back towards the thing I had in my hand because I was trying to get all right, help me out. What would this be used for? And he pushes my camera away. I'm like, that's weird. And then all of a sudden, you just go into the next room, just keep on filming. Nothing's ever wrong, and he's still sitting back. I guess he was laughing his ass. I don't know what he was doing.
I was like, this guy.
Man, nothing beats that damn spider that we had in Pennhurst. Remember?
Oh my God! Yeah,
that thing played dead, bro.
Oh. Okay, so I am terrified of spiders. I don't give a damn if you call me names or whatever. I don't like spiders. I got too many legs, too many eyes, and the bitches have fangs. Anything that's got fangs and is made to you up. So I'm not messing with any spider. I'll pick a snake up. I saw how to do that on TV. You pin their head and you grab the by the back of the neck, and then you can pick a snake up like that.
Yeah, well, you do a spider is squish it.
Them bitches jump. They can spit webs out their ass. Oh, what? Hell yeah, they can jump.
I have never had a spider spit something out of its ass.
That's called a web.
I've never been hit with a spider. I walked into a spider.
Oh, well, that's because he sprayed it as you was walking by, and he was trying to catch on to you and travel. That's how they do it. But so the Pennhurst was in one of the underground tunnels, and there was an area. It's like a chapel. Yep. So who was it? Was it Jazz that was on that trip?
I don't
It was
know.
me. I can't remember who else it was, but as I'm down and
It had to have been, I think.
Yeah, I think you guys had went to another area. Well, I go down and I'm walking through the chapel, and it's all dark and creepy and shit down there and everything. Well, I get ready to walk out this one door, and I look down, and there is this huge spider. And he is laid, as all of his legs are right straight out, and he's not moving. And I saw it, scared the shit out of me. Well, about that time, I think it was Jazz. They come walking in, and I was like, CJ, come here. And they come walking up, and he was walking toward the door. I said, stop right there. And he stopped. I said, look down. They looked down. They saw the spider. Freaked the hell out themselves. Well, then we tried to figure out whether if it was dead because it was just laid out there with its arms. So
it was not breathing.
It was not breathing.
Do they breathe?
I guess so. It was not moving. Let me put it to you that way.
Are you listening for it?
Yeah. So the damn spider. So I don't know how I got nominated being the most scared of spiders out of everybody. I was the one to get nominated to poke the son of a bitch with a zip tie that we had found on the floor, which is about this long, which is way too damn close. So I get this damn zip tie and I take it and I went to pick up one of his legs, and his little foot raised up and just kind of just like went back down. I jumped it, of course, when that happened. And then I poked at it, and actually it slid across the floor a little bit, still with the legs straight out, not moving or anything like that.
Life.
No sign of life. So now I got a little braver. I was like, okay, maybe he is dead. So I went to poke it again, and when I did, this son of a bitch drew up, and he jumped and took off running. Scared the shit out of all of us. We all hollered and ran and stuff like that.
Like a bunch of girls down there in the basement.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
Bunch of middle school girls hollering and
screaming. Oh, my. Remember when I screamed in the tour guide's face?
Lord have mercy.
So we're still at Pennhurst.
A lot of screaming goes on.
A lot of screaming goes on at Pennhurst, and I was using this night vision camera. It was a little small, just like a little monocular type.
Little handheld job.
Handheld that you just one eye. So that's all I can see is just right through there because it's all dark and everything is in night vision.
Like Captain Hook.
So it was everywhere on their videos I'm going through because this is all I can see as I'm going like this, right? So we're in one of the tunnels, and Eric, I remember his name, was our tour guide, and CJ and Jazz were up in front of me, and Eric was behind me. Well, we get to this one particular part, and they decide they want to stop, go completely lights out with everything. Okay, well, I'm still lights out, but I still got the night vision little handheld job going on here. Somehow, and from the time we stopped walking, Eric, the guide, got from behind me to up around and is now in front of me. And I haven't heard him, seen him, any of this shit. So I'm panning around, with this thing here, and all of a sudden his face appears like right here in the viewfinder, right in my eye, and I screamed, "What the f*** is that?" Scared them. They all screamed. Finally, Eric hit his flashlight and showed it on his face. He goes, "It's me." So I'm down here.
Bro.
I could imagine him sitting here watching me all in front of him like this shit, and they get right here and scream right in his face.
He's 6 inches from the guy's
screaming. He scared me.
This poor guy, he's like, you know what, I'm done. Shout out to Eric. I don't know if you're watching this right now or not.
Yes,
but man,
Eric from Pennhurst, if you still work there.
You were a trooper for sure for dealing with us. Golly day. All right, so this is what Corinna looks like.
Okay, and like I just said, that looks like a butt on her on the front. It looks like butt cheeks.
I'm sure.
She's got a big butt on the front.
Do you wish it was a butt cheek?
Huh?
Oh my gosh, she got glasses on in this one.
I don't think they're real.
I think they are.
I don't think they're real glasses. I don't think they have lenses in them. Out of that picture, that's what I noticed, that the glasses didn't have lenses.
Like the way, I will say, it's like the way that Corinna does look at me, though, is like, I can tell it's genuine. She doesn't know she's looking at me, but it's genuine.
I can tell all this is getting cut out.
No, we're leaving it.
No, we're leaving all this.
We've left some questionable stuff in these podcasts.
She said, "Let me be your baby mama." That's what it said on the tweet.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
That's just a generalized tweet? Like put out
Well,
for
she tagged him
all the twatters out there?
at CJ Faison. Be my baby mama. That's what she said.
Is that what it was?
She tagged you, didn't she?
Dude, the day she tweets that, I have a heart attack.
It wouldn't even make it to California.
Yeah, there's no way. If she was like she came to me on Twitter and be like, "Hey, come to California," I wouldn't make it. I'd stroke out right now.
Is she serious? She wants that many babies?
I don't know what she wants.
It's fine. He wants like 4 or 5. So I think
No,
it'll
I
work
do
out
not.
well.
I'm good. No.
Good.
Yep.
How many kids do you have, Sonny?
Yeah. How many kids do you have, Sonny?
I have one.
That you know of, right?
No, I have one, yes. No, I mean, I know.
One confirmed.
We'll confirm
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Do you think that you have any for real? Do you think that you have like any kids like kind of lingering out there somewhere?
I do not.
You don't think so at all? Like
Not
no
at all.
way possible. Like a Nashville fling or wherever the hell you've been before.
Nashville?
Oh,
Why are you bringing up Nashville?
Baltimore. I don't know.
I heard about Nashville.
South Carolina, Georgia.
How'd you hear about
Texas.
Nashville?
You told me about it.
I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't.
You told me you went to Nashville for a convention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch! What did I tell you then?
I'm not gonna put it out on this podcast.
Oh,
That's why I asked about the kid. I didn't know. I'm just.
It kind of makes sense.
So
yeah, no.
do you think there's zero possibility
Zero
that there's a little
possibility.
Deedster running around somewhere?
Zero possibility.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'd have been served with papers.
You think so?
Yeah, our family features are very like prominent. I mean, in summer you can see it. In hers. So, and even like nephews and nieces and cousins, and everybody has the same general feature.
So you think that
there wouldn't be any question?
let's talk about this for a second. Do I have facial features that could be easily recognized?
Yeah.
Like genuinely, or
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't think you have any kids out there, so it's not like a big deal or anything.
Yeah. I don't think that.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm fine.
That's not even possible. Statistically.
I mean, just looking at just comparing you and your dad, I see a lot of the same features, a lot of mannerisms, facial reactions, and things like that. As I've seen him do the same type of thing and stuff like that, so you could see it. There's no question that Ron was your dad. So,
Have you seen like baby pictures of both of them, like side by side? Did they look like?
I haven't seen the baby pictures, but I'm curious. Why are you asking?
I'm just asking for a friend. That's
For
all.
a friend, okay. Is it you?
Not me. No,
Not you. Okay.
I have not done the
kid?
deed. I have not done that deed in a long time.
You're having a kid?
Not that I know of. There's only one way to make a kid, and I haven't been making no kids, boys.
You.
Just touchy.
Yeah. You got to be ready. You got to be ready, dude, because if it happens, it's confirmed and everything. You got the responsibility. It changes everything.
Yeah, I don't want to ever. I don't want a dog.
You don't want a dog?
Hell no. I don't want that commitment, that responsibility.
I can't even commit to lunch tomorrow. People all the time, they're on like social media. They're like, CJ, why don't you get married? Why don't you get married? I can't commit to lunch with you tomorrow. I don't know. Something might come up. I don't know. Like, it's just like life takes crazy twists and turns. So can we talk about something? This is a little hot take, but like this is, and this is not me like being funny or anything like that. This is me being like genuine talking about marriage. I don't believe that I say this. I think that there is one person out there for everyone. Do I think marriage is the fit all, key all, fix all problem? I don't think so. I think that people, we joke about it on this podcast all the time. Divorce rates. Well, they're like what? They're not even 50% anymore. They're like way over. It's like 75 or 78 or some shit like that. That's crazy.
Thing.
Yeah, it's the airplane thing. If you knew you were going to get on an airplane and you had a 50% chance of that thing not making it to the next airport, are you going to board the plane? Are you going to pay the money to go and do this fun activity? Don't think so. So I look at marriage a little bit different than everyone else, and it might be because I come from divorced parents or whatever, but I have a whole different perspective of shit. Me personally, do I go there with this?
Yeah, why not? Well, we got to cut to the last premium section soon anyway. So.
Yeah, so all right, so I'm going to give my hot take on marriage. I don't think that a piece of paper that the government gives you should sanctify, or whatever you want to call that, of two people being together. Why can't we, if two people want to be together forever, okay, why do you have to get married? Truthfully, okay? The girl's side of it, and I've heard this 1,000, if I had $1 for every time I heard this, I would never, ever have to do anything. I could end world hunger. But it's like the girls say, well, it just shows me that you're committed. No, it shows me that you're going to want 50% of my shit at some point in time. That's what it is. Like, I'm not saying that like in a bad way, but I'm saying like that's my comeback to it. Why can't I have a comeback to the whole marriage thing, you know?
I think that
it's scary, dude.
There has been so much that has changed over the last several years with as far as everything, and not just several years, but even way back. Now, my parents were married the entire time. I mean, they were till death do you part, and that's what it was. So, my parents were divorced, so I don't know what that was like. I know what the other side is like. So a lot of things have changed, like maybe the perception of marriage or something like that. But because if you look at just how things are today, now back when I was younger, we had grandparents that were in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and they were the wealth of knowledge. They were the head of, we don't have that anymore. What are grandparents these days? 48, 50?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? There's younger and younger grandparents still learning themselves. So they don't have that experience to pass down to their grandkids and things like that we had in earlier generations. So a lot of it, marriage, from what my whole understanding of it was, is it was a Christian type of thing, that you were standing before God, making a vow to this person that you were going to be with them for the rest of your life. Well, that's people not everybody gets married in a church anymore. They get married at different places and things like that. So I think the whole marriage thing has changed dramatically over the past several years.
Yeah.
But
I mean, social media, there's too much like eye candy and things to look at, and not that should sway you, but
people fall too fast. I mean, I see people on social media like every 3 weeks are oh my God, they're with the love of their life, and they're so together. Happy and can't
I love you.
And then a month later they're back single again, and then here's a new dude that's popped up, and now they're the love of their life, and they've never been happier. And won't you scroll back through your memories, because you just posted the same shit about 8 different people.
Yeah.
So maybe you want to hold the reins before you start saying you've done found this and
that's why I just don't believe marriage in 2022. Here's how I think it will work. I think it will only work if, and this is going to be a hot take, but I only think it's going to work is if you're off social media. You have no social media accounts. You're not at a workplace.
Temptation is just
it's everywhere you turn,
strong.
dude. If you got Snapchat, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, I'm sorry, but you all actually had to be ballsy enough to pick up the phone and be like, hey, is Elizabeth there?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Can I talk to her? And then the dad's listening on the other end of the phone like this. You know what I mean?
Yes,
he can't say nothing dirty.
Uh-huh.
And now, you can fire off a DP anytime you need to now. A pick.
Oh.
Mute that, by the way. Okay.
He goes right for the DP.
Yeah, DP.
Yeah, see, that's something else that has changed, because DP to me means something else.
No, not double, you know what, but you get what I'm saying though. So
Yes.
it's easy because all of these social media platforms. I actually saw this girl on my Facebook say that she caught her husband cheating on Discord.
Huh?
That's what I said.
Discord?
So I am 52 comments later. I'm like reading through. I'm like, God, what are God doing? Like, it's crazy.
You're gonna be on like Google Maps soon. Like, hey, what's up? Saw your food review. You want to get dinner later?
Yeah. I saw that food review you really did. You want to go back to dinner there? That's a good idea.
DMs on Google Maps.
Yep. 2013. I was hanging around Targets. For real.
I feel like that's still a good place to hang out.
It is. It's probably gotten better since then, honestly. But
For DPs?
no,
Well,
to meet girls.
Oh.
And eventually send DPs, but I mean,
Yeah, well,
it's part of the process.
I'll be honest with you. I shopped at Target for like a whole year of 2013. I didn't get a single girl's number. It didn't work. They were there, though.
They were there.
They weren't paying attention to me. They were looking at like the overpriced fruit roll-ups.
Soy milk.
and soy milk and coffee beans. Here I am just shopping overpriced food for nothing. But I'm gonna kind of like rein this back for just a second. As far as marriage goes, I'm happy for people who do it. I really am. But this is crazy. But I used to go to church. I grew up in a church going family and stuff. I know, hard to believe. If I walked in one now, I'd probably catch on fire. But I look back at it. The pastor of our church messed up.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying names. I'm not going any further because I like the guy as a person. I love the dude. Love the dude to death. I'd do anything for him. I really would. He's a good person. But bad things happen to good people, and good people do bad things. Yeah. And that's why, like, everybody always hold all of us to a up here. They hold us up here on all these platforms, and they're like, you need to be setting the example. We're all humans. We're all going to make mistakes at some point. And the problem is it's so easy to tear somebody down that's at the top, kind of like a pastor. He made a mistake, a very, very big mistake, especially with, Christianity and all that kind of stuff. But, look at that. And I think it can happen to anyone when you let your guard down. And then you're going to have the commenters that are going to come in. Well, CJ, you got to find the right one. I know it's finding the right one, but you know how hard it is to like genuinely get in the, I'm just so against it that I don't know if I could ever do that. I really don't.
Yeah.
I see what behind the scenes happens. I'm good. I'm good.
I've told you before, but I'm not going to say names either, but I know of someone who got married and within 2 months, one person cheated on the other one and they got divorced within 2 months of marriage. They were together for a long time.
I was at a wedding one time and this is what I think messes me up more than anything. And, you can say whatever you want, but the wedding that was going on, the girl who was getting married, I don't know why I was invited. We'll put it in that weird situation and put it in a category. I've only been to a couple of weddings. That girl and I'm just like, it messed me up mentally. I'm like, why am I here? Doesn't make any sense, my man. And that's why
You'll sneaky link.
Yeah, you just can't trust. It's just social media, man. So, in all retrospect of things, I just don't think I'm just not cut out for that. I don't like to be tied down to like one particular thing. It's like you see here, I jump around every little thing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that over here, there. I could never. I just.
Yeah. People jump in for like way too soon.
We know some
people that talk about marriage already after like a few months. Like
it's going to be a wild plane crash to watch. Yeah, and I think that there are people who meet their person.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work to cultivate, So for what I do, there's no way in hell that I could ever be married. There's not. As much as I'm gone, doing stuff, working in the shop late, going filming, flying in at 2:00 in the morning, it's just not possible. I don't foresee that being possible for me, and I understand that because why would I want to do that? Why would I basically want to lock somebody into a committed sanctity, whatever you want to call it, for me not to be there and to give 100% of it? Maybe when I turn 50, the tides change. I'll be on like the third round of divorces or something, but who knows?
I mean, at least I think you're a better person for that because there's people out there that do that still just get married and then just keep messing around. And
What's your opinion? I mean, you think social media ruins it, right?
Yeah, I do. It's like you said, it's a lot easier to slide into DMs, as you says, and talk shit. That you don't have to do any type of face to face or anything like that. It's just sneaky
behind the computer screen.
Yeah. That's. I can see it, but I kind of think it all depends on. I kind of think it all depends on the people that are involved too, as well. You know what I'm saying? It's me myself. I'm dude. Our goddamn inboxes are full of messages. I mean, all kinds of messages and things like that. And if I was a person, I could jump in any one of them. You know what I mean? Jump in any of those messages and stir up something and one thing lead to another and things like that. But I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. I'm not going to do that. So I just restraint.
You got a lot of self-control.
Some can be tempting, but yeah, a lot of restraint. I have a lot of restraint in my right hand.
He doesn't kiss and tell anyways, so we wouldn't know if he was actually.
We never know.
I got a lot of restraint.
Unless somebody leaked his DMs or something one day.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
What's your email address?
It is.
Do you get any like crazy DMs? Like, could we do that someday? Like, just talk about like your crazy DMs.
Yeah,
do you get enough?
Could we maybe do a podcast about your DMs?
Yeah, why don't we read them?
That's what I'm saying.
Just me. We'll read. We'll go on and we'll read. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's exciting.
Some wild ones in there, buddy.
He's looking like,
wild.
Yeah, no.
He opened one in the gym last night, and I was like, ugh.
What happened?
An Instagram DM. I was just like, what?
It was like 11:45 at night, and we're in the gym, and this, I don't even know why I went into the message request box.
Oh boy. That's a norm.
That's his date.
That's a
normal
phone
call.
ringing.
That's his date.
No, it's not.
That's his date.
You said you're going to be half an hour. Where are you?
Where are you, baby?
I'm at the restaurant
I'm
waiting.
here at Sal's waiting.
Your food's ready.
So let's do that. You just got it,
I
didn't
just
you?
died. Stupid.
Can we go to Sal's this week?
Nope. You can do whatever you want.
You don't want to come with us to Sal's?
No.
Your food is really good.
I love Sal's, but he just doesn't like someone who works at Sal's. So.
We don't even know if they work there anymore.
Yeah, they have had a staff shortage, actually, so.
And you've lost a lot of weight, so they might not even recognize you at this point.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so that's gonna be our next podcast. All right, we're gonna go through the DMs.
Read DMs. Oh,
If you all get this episode to 10,000 likes, we will come back and we will do
10,000, you better up that a little bit.
No, 10,000.
No, that'll hit quick.
This is on the vlog channel. I don't even know if I've ever got 10,000 likes. On the
Yeah, I
vlog
know,
channel.
but you say something like that, and they're gonna like the shit out of it.
All right.
Okay, 10,001 10,001 likes, and we are going to come back and read our DMs. So if you are out there and you want to send us some wild DMs, and we'll definitely keep your name out of it, whatever it is. No, I'm kidding. I'm not encouraging that because now I'm coming on.
Yeah,
Chris Baird, you got anything else?
Nah, just thanks everybody. Hope you're enjoying it, and let us know who to put on. You gotta tag people. You gotta let them know who you want to see on the podcast.
Tag them
Or
on
reach
Twitter.
out.
Tag
Even
them in the comments.
Even if it's like David Dobrik or I don't know, whoever you got, we'll try.
Hey, we'll send them an email, see what we can do. So without further ado, love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in to the Faison Nation podcast. I am your host, CJ Faison, co-host Chris Baird, and our guest. Probably gonna have to put him as a co-host as well.
Yeah, he might make the co-host chair.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
As long as we don't like talk about like shit and piss for half an hour again.
Love y'all so much. We'll see y'all on the next one.